Hey guys, it's Emily with Blue Goji. Recently, I had the pleasure of sitting down with Diego from Mystic Valley YMCA. Diego is one of our Goji Games 2024 winners who brought home $10,000 for his team. He's going to talk about what the Goji Games is all about, how you can prepare and compete this year. Let's check out what he had to say. Last year, I was looking back and it looks like your organization raised $10,000 through Goji Games, right?
Very fortunate. Thank you very much for Blue Goji for offering that.
We're so glad that you participated. How did that impact your organization or community?
Yeah, so that will support our chronic disease programs. We have a few programs that are open to community regardless of membership. Those funds support us with those type of programs. For example, last year we started a class called Paddling for Parkinson's. It's a research-based program where people get to ride a spin bike to actually reduce some of the symptoms of Parkinson's, including the trembling. So that's a program that we very proudly offer to the community, and those funds was able to help in terms of marketing, support the training, as well as just the outreach and everything to be able to offer that program.
That's amazing.
Exactly.
I know last year y'all were successful. It was our first Goji Games. How did you bring people together to participate in Goji Games?
We had our flyers. We spoke with people. There was the list of all the people that have accounts within our YMCA. So we reached out to them. We would talk to people. Our staff would engage with the members that were using the bikes and let them know about it. We had a couple of like the balloons and the little bike thing. So we definitely posted that up and trying to turn it to an event.
Amazing. And I'm sure that built curiosity where people are like, what's going on? I want to be a part of that. That looks fun.
Yep.
But those are really good ideas of how to get people to participate. This year's a little different. Did you watch the Goji Games webinar? Did you have a chance to?
Yes, I was there. Yeah.
Oh, you were there, of course.
Yeah.
So you could see it's a little bit different, right? So this year
Yes.
we have that qualifier period, and that 2 weeks is going to give folks the ability to try to improve at these newer games. And that won't require as much on your end, probably, as far as like coordinating. However, that live tournament day, if folks make it to the live day, that requires a little bit of planning. Do you have any ideas or strategies for like that game day, November 8th, how you might build excitement for people if they qualify?
Well, we're looking to turn it into an event. So we're going to see how many people qualify for that day, but we definitely want to turn it into an event. So we're going to have the balloons and everything and post it on social media and really try to get people excited, not just the people that will be participating, hopefully many people participating, but also our members around too, so they can support them as well. I think since it's one day instead of the entire month, really turn it into something that's really going to be out there and really going to showcase the bikes itself.
Yeah, I love that. You'll see it in emails, but we're planning about 3 game training sessions. So if folks who want to participate in Goji Games, but they don't know how to play the games yet, you can encourage them to show up to some of our game trainings, and that might help build confidence. But really that 2-week period is meant for people who maybe don't know how to play Creature Crunch yet. They could play every single day and try to improve. That qualifier phase is a great learning opportunity too for the new games.
Yeah, that would be great because it would be easier for us instead of us explaining, because I don't know how to play solitaire. So I always have a tough time with that one.
Oh, you do?
Explaining how to play the game and stuff. Yeah, it's a card game. I don't know. Creature Crunch is my favorite puzzle game.
Yes.
Yeah, and the Vintage Wings, I like that one as well. And then my son, he likes the Go Battle ones.
Not to only say you like Go Battle, because I love Go Battle as well, but it is very immersive and working together as a team is super fun. Yeah. And Go Battle is very exciting for Goji Games because it is more team-based. Of course, for Goji Games, you're working together as a team to fundraise because the fundraising money goes back to your organization, but some games do not require you to be on a team. Creature Crunch, you're on your own. So Go Battle is fun because you get to work together as a team. When you think back to last year, was there a lot of excitement around that day?
Yes. And to be honest with you, we were a little bit like, all right, we're still getting a little bit of the feel of what Goji Games was going to be like.
Yes.
So it was fun getting into it. And then at the end, we weren't even sure if it was like real or not. I was like, oh, so we competed. So we did this thing. It was, okay, do we earn it? Do we win it? But then when we received the email, the messages, and the donations, I was like, all right, this is for real. And it really did help us with our programs, and it really did help with the members see the value of having these Blue Goji bikes and what it means to the Y itself.
Okay, that's amazing. That makes sense because it was like the first year of this. So you're like, is this real? Is this really happening? Is it a scam? And now, you're like, no, this is real. And it's really Blue Goji's great effort to get folks excited about our new games, because we release about one new game per quarter. And it can be hard to learn new games, and it can be hard for members who are really familiar with playing the same games to try something new. And so that's why you'll notice, like, even this year's Goji Games, we have twice as many games as last year, as a way to really try to broaden the games that folks are playing on our Blue Goji bikes, because they're very powerful tools for your body and for your brain. A lot of these games require you to do a lot of strategizing and planning. So Goji Games is a great effort to get folks playing our new games. And so I'm glad that you realized that it is real and it is happening, and it can be a great benefit for your community if you participate. What do you feel that you're most excited about for this year's Goji Games compared to last?
I am most excited about just getting people involved. Last year, as I mentioned, I was a little bit hesitating, but now that we talked a lot about this as a group, we've been really promoting it, and we just want to be able to see people out there competing and see where, not just where we are within the ranks of all of the Blue Gojis, but also within our own YMCA, because now it's going to have a little bit of leaderboard within ourselves. So in terms of a friendly competition, I think we can continue that throughout the whole year.
Yes. Yeah, that's wonderful. And you will see coming this month how the Goji Games leaderboards will be on the bikes, which I think you might have seen in the webinar. But that will be really fun for people. Like you mentioned, they can sort through how they're stacking up against folks at their organization, the Mystic Valley YMCA, and then other YMCAs or globally, which is just fun for that friendly competition. It's all about having fun, but we know that competition really does encourage people to sometimes push themselves harder or learn new things. What would you tell someone who might be on the fence about joining Goji Games? Maybe they're like not sure if they should put in the effort to promote it. What would you say?
I would say try it out, see how it works, because it is fun. See if that's the kind of thing for you or not. And if not, hey, it's going to be last competition for us.
You're right. You're like, how can we get the most amount of people at our organization qualified? That's great advice. Just give it a try. That's great. My last question would be, what advice would you give to leaders like you who would want to encourage people to participate? You mentioned flyers, working together with your team, but really you play a key role in having participation at your YMCA. How would you encourage other leaders?
I would say preach what you're practicing. So try out the bikes, get yourself on the leaderboard, get other people involved, have them try the bikes out, the different games, and see what are some of the games that they might enjoy the most. And then also encourage the members too. So when you see a member just using a bike, whether it's just a regular upright bike, just encourage them towards the Blue Goji bikes. And if you see somebody that's just using the Blue Goji bikes just because, it's there and they're enjoying it, well, talk about the programs, talk about how the fundraising impacts the YMCA, because that also brings out the other aspect of the YMCA, because some people just come for the gym. But then when you start promoting yourself as an organization, that's a nonprofit organization that's really there for the community, that also helps us promote ourselves as well.
That's such great advice. Thank you, Diego. The practice what you preach can be so powerful. Before being in this role, I was an educator, a teacher, and I really had that motto as well. Practice what you preach, right? Kindness, whatever it might be that you're teaching kids. So that's awesome. So if you think about before the qualifier starts on October 20th, is there a game that you're going to practice if you are competing in the staff category? What games are you going to focus on before the qualifiers?
So out of those games, my personal favorite is Creature Crunch.
Right.
So I might try to get myself a little bit better at that game. The vintage wings, I feel I keep hitting like the walls and stuff, so I got to get myself better just in terms of skill set. Maybe I'll practice that one as well.